Versatility is a common trait among high flyers. CMOB, can you tell us about your participation in co-curricular activities and hobbies which you engage in?
Okay, so it's in fact true that versatility is a common feature in the journey of high achievers and also highly successful people. So, in my pursuit of excellence, I usually take part in various extracurricular activities and hobbies like taking part in school events, annual days, grand assemblies, various sports activities, camps, and most importantly, leading as the academic excellence head for my school. Likewise, I'm deeply interested in writing and I'm really deeply passionate about writing. So I usually dedicate 1 hour of my day to express my thoughts, ideas, and emotions in the form of a creative piece of writing, which in fact fosters my creativity and unlocks my hidden potentials.
That's great. Thank you to all our esteemed panelists for your valuable insights and experiences. It has been enlightening discussion on what high flyers do differently. We hope the audience has gained valuable knowledge and inspiration from today's panel talk. Remember, the journey to becoming a high achiever is unique for each person, but learning from those who have reached great heights can guide us all. I agree, Eamon. We encourage everyone to continue learning, growing, and striving for their goals. Thank you for joining us today. Goodbye. Dear panelists, let's talk about personal development. Arshila Murad from AHSS Hunza, how do you prioritize continuous learning and self-improvement in your journey? And what resources or practices have been the most beneficial for you?
Prioritizing self improvement and continuous learning has been really essential in my journey as a high achiever. In order to ensure continuous learning, I manage my time effectively and set clear and measurable goals for my personal development. This helps me to stay focused and motivated. Moreover, I read wide range of books, articles, and research papers related to my field in areas of interest, and this gives me a vast learning approach. I do write articles for some magazines as well. Um, Furthermore, connecting with people around the world through online platforms provide opportunity for learning through discussions and exchanging ideas and experiences. Um, plus, some online resources have proved to be really fruitful for me. Utilizing online platforms such as podcasts, blogs, and using some apps such as Todoist, Notion, and Pomodoro Timer helps me a lot in managing my time and broadening my perspective.
That's very inspiring, Ashila. Now, high achievers also often take calculated risks. Mr. Ali Abbas from AKHSS Gilgit, can you please share a significant risk that you've taken in your career? How did it pay off, and how can others also make informed decisions about risk taking?
Taking risk is a game changer because calculated risk can yield huge outputs from relatively less input. An example of a similar risk I have taken is when I had limited time before board exams. I prioritized the non-science subjects who do English, Pakistan studies, and Islamiyat, risking my grades in the science subjects, but it proved to be very fruitful because I gained much marks and improved my overall grades in the SSC. So, to the suggestion to the people who are deciding or want to take risk is that evaluate your weaknesses and strengths, analyze potential outcomes, positive and negative, seek guidance from experienced individuals, and lastly, balance taking risks and playing it safe.
That's pretty inspiring.
Okay, so first of all, Assalamu alaikum everyone present here. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of you. So it's really true that effective time management and productivity are highly significant in achieving milestones. And yeah, not just in academics, but beyond academics too. Likewise, in order to incorporate these transformative habits, I crafted a practical timetable synchronized with my body clock in which I dedicated 7 hours of my day to my studies with frequent breaks in order to maximize my productivity. And in fact, I followed my timetable religiously throughout the entire year. Simultaneously, I also prioritize a health-conscious lifestyle, embracing organic nutrition, engaging in daily 30-minute exercises, and most importantly, prioritizing 7 hours of restorative sleep. So I would just like to say, in fact, these seemingly small steps, in fact, created a massive change and propelled me towards extraordinary achievements.
That's amazing.
Activities enables me to cope up with the challenges this drastically changing world is posing on us nowadays. I participate in online courses such as UWC Isaac X and conferences of Model United Nations. I work on some climate change projects online. Along with it, I work as a volunteer with some non-profitable organizations. These activities provide a platform for me to use my knowledge to bring a positive impact in my society and make a difference, because we youth are the change makers and leaders of tomorrow. Briefly put, high achievers do not only work hard, they play hard as well.
That's very well said, Arshila. Building on that, high achievers also often face setbacks and challenges. Mr. Ali Abbas from AKHSS Gilgit, we would like to know, how do you personally deal with setbacks, and what advice would you give to others who are also facing similar obstacles?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to everybody. As we all know, setbacks are significant events on the road to success. Without setbacks, one cannot achieve anything of great excellence. So one of the setbacks I personally faced in my academic journey was when I was outperformed by many students in ninth grade in the biology and mathematics exams. This was particularly challenging for me because I considered them as my strengths. However, in the face of this setback, I did not lose hope, did not get disheartened. Instead, I worked hard and believed in myself. Eventually, I achieved full marks in both of those subjects in the board exams. This experience taught me that setbacks are temporary as long as you don't give up. So to answer the last part, students who face similar setbacks in their academics should understand that nobody is immune to setbacks. Everybody faces them. So we should not get disheartened and lose hope. We should work hard and use those setbacks as stepping stones to success.
That's some great advice, Ali Abbas. Many aspiring high achievers struggle with time management and productivity. Seema Nayab from AKHSS Gakuch, could you share strategies for effective time management and maintaining productivity?